Hello, good morning and welcome to day 4 of what's on my desk. Now this is going to be the second attempt at making this due to technical issues. So this is what we made originally and the video didn't upload for some unknown reason. So we're having another go and making the same thing but slightly different. And obviously I've had to pull in a new set of tags and a new envelope, which is not in the spirit of what's on my desk, but unfortunately I had to do it due to the technical issues. So here we go, let's start making. So we just had a little experiment with that. These are the this is the piece of fabric that I showed you a couple of days ago, and these are the edges. I've trimmed it ready because I did notice it took me about an hour to make that pocket last time, so I'm trying to keep these down to about half an hour, these what's on your desk videos. So I've cut these out ready to go on the larger tags, and they fit really nicely just on there. So that's that one and that's that one, and I'll just attach those with Fabri-Tac. And then these are the bits that were cut from round the edges. Now I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get that one to go in, whether it's long enough for me to actually tie it, but I'll have a go. I might need a bit of help from some scissors just to poke these through, but excuse me, got an itchy nose, don't know why. Usually signifies anger, that, doesn't it, if you believe the old wives' tales. Oh yeah, look, that's fine. Now normally you'd push that through while it was a bit longer and then trim it, but that's worked really well. So yeah, that's great, and that can go on there. And then let's see if we can get this one through as well. I mean, I think there is a front and a back, but I don't think it really matters for this. Push this through. And oh my word, don't we have some fun and games with technology? You know, trying to get things to work. And yeah, that's fine. That can go on there. In fact, let's just do that now. While we're move that out of the way, let's just get that done, and they can be drying off, can't they? So let's put a piece of paper on the desk while we apply some Fabri-Tac. There you are, Fabri-Tac, great for fabrics, as it says, and lace and leather, wooden trims, and yeah, it's really good stuff. But you've just got to be a bit careful with it because, like I said, I got it on my other mat and couldn't get it off. Thought it would be a good idea to use some nail varnish remover to get it off my mat, and of course absolutely ruined my mat, didn't I? Just oh, that's upside down. Oh dear. Right, need to concentrate now. Yeah, and absolutely ruined my mat. Took all the white lines off my mat, and that is not good. So so that's a wet wipe. So I'm not going to use that on my fabric, on my work, because it's not good at all. Gone a bit mad there with the Fabri-Tac. Just going to wipe it off the edges. Squeeze that out of there now, and just wipe that down, and it'll be all right. And that side. So I think I did say to myself, the key is not to go too mad with this Fabri-Tac. And of course, I've just gone absolutely bonkers, haven't I? So that's a good start, isn't it? It'll be all right. It'll be all right, don't worry. It will be fine. There we are. That's okay now. So we won't put so much on this one. In fact, we'll wipe it off everything because it's just got everywhere. So let's just put some, not right up to the edge, but around the edge, and hope it squeezes itself out to the edge. There we are. Bit chesty this morning. Got no heating on, but still quite warm. The wind has dropped, which is good because it was so windy yesterday. There we are. That's much better. Much better. There we are. So there's a trick for you. Don't use too much Fabri-Tac, otherwise it'll be oozing out everywhere and it'll get all over you. Right, so those two are done. So we might as well do the other two while we are about it. So just wipe everything off with this wet wipe and then put the wet wipe away because we don't want to be using that wet wipe on anything because it's not a good idea. It takes the edge off the paper. It takes the top layer off the paper. Right, so there's one and there's one. Let's find that. Where's that other piece of... Oh, I had four. I know I had four because I went to get the other one. Oh. Yeah, I definitely had 4 pieces of that fabric. So I don't know what I've done with the other one, but here's another one anyway. But this is the last chance. I haven't got any more. Okay, which way around am I doing these? Push that in there. Just check we are actually recording. And we're already on 9 minutes, so yeah. But that's fine because, you know, we've got half the tasks done now, haven't we? So let's have a rummage in this little box and see what we've got. So there's a few bits that I cut out yesterday, which I could put on. There's that one. There's that little wreath, but it's just, well, I could cut it out, but it's just a bit big. She's too big. That little car needs to go that way. We could trim him down a little bit more. And then put something behind it, like a bit of writing, like that. And this needs to be that way up, so that's not really any good for on there. It's a bit more writing, a bit more things like that. I've got a little birdie in there, little Father Christmas there. Nice little house there, nice little girl. She's nice with the bunny rabbits. Let's cut them out and see what they look like. She's a bit bent there. Oh, she's nice, isn't she? Now she could have a bit of this behind her as well. That looks all right. like those. Like that green as well, that's nice. Do I've got any more of that green? Yes, I have, look. That's nice. Look, little cluster on there. That looks good. Yeah. Those are nice. I like those. Let's just go for it now. And just tidy up. Put that away. Put those back on there. So I think we'll use glue stick for these. And this one first. In fact, I think we'll just ink these up a little bit. There we are. Yeah, that'd be nice. So a little bit of glue stick on there. There we are. Good to get that wet wipe back just to wipe my fingers. And then I think we'll just rip this down a little bit, make it a bit smaller. A little bit of ink on here. And there we are. Glue stick. So we're doing all right, we're doing all right. Just check where we want this to go. Yeah, we'll have it there. Like that. Bit of ink round the girly with our little bunny rabbits. How sweet are they? There we are. Oh, that's lovely. I really like that. That's that one. And then this one. Ink it again. I didn't look last time, but I thought better just check whether the writing is the right way. That writing's sideways anyway, so that's fine. I love this little bit of writing. And it's come from, I don't think it matters about that end. Oh, ink. It's come from one of those collage sheets that I used the other day to make that pretty little folder. There we are. And then just ink around this little truck. And then we'll just go over this a little bit because it's very white, isn't it? Hope you can see, sorry. There we are. Yeah. There we are. And that's going on there. Oh, those are lovely. I'm really pleased with those. I like those very much. There, so they're ready now. We'll just bob those to one side and then we'll pull in the stash again. And here's the envelope. So all this is a craft envelope folded in half, upside down, so that you've got the flap there, and then that makes pockets for you. So we'll cover this before we actually glue this down. And last time I used music paper and red paper. Now this is, I've hardly got any of this now. This is hardly any of this red paper left, but I might use it again. But this time I think I'll do it the other way around because if I'm going to have 2 of these, then they might as well be different, mightn't they? So it'd be handy just to do that, wouldn't it? So let's just trim this off a little bit. Now, I don't know what it is about this paper, but it's fine doing this, trimming it like this, but it really doesn't like to be ripped with the ruler. So I don't know why. I'll keep that, look, keep that because it'll be nice in a collage. So yeah, this is looking okay. So I need to go down about there. So I'll just go halfway that way and then halfway this way. And it makes it easier, doesn't it? Keep that. And then just a little bit off this one. A little bit off the edge of this. That's looking good. I'm just going to take that pointy edge off there. And I'm not going to save that little bit. I'm going to put that in the bin. Which is good, isn't it? So I'm going to take the corners off, I think. Just to, this is coming off, isn't it? This edge. So it's not so easy to do this when you've got a big piece of paper. Because you need to keep your, well, I need to keep my thumbs together so that you get a nice even tear. There we are. Am I going to keep that? Yes, of course I am. Of course I am. So, there we are. Should I have it that way up? Yeah. Now then, shall we cut it down the middle and have the 2 separate sides? Or shall we just have it like that? Question. I think we'll have the 2 separate sides because I think that'll look nicer. So we'll just cut this down the middle. Try and rip it. Ooh, look. To me saying it doesn't rip very well. It's ripped quite nicely actually. So, yeah, I can go in there like that. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? I think that looks better. And then that one can go in there like that. That's better like that. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, so we'll just move the stash. Ooh, I've got a wobble on there. There we are. And we'll glue these down. There's a black fluff there. Right, so let's remember which way around it's going to go. So again, we'll just use the glue stick. And put this on. I've got bits of fabric everywhere. Look, it's here. So, okay, yeah. Is this one? Which way around is this one going? Yeah, I think it can go that way around. I'll just take this little bit off here. I really got to get rid of this fabric off my fingers because it's become very annoying. Okay. That way. Or that way. That way, I think. Yeah, I think that way. I think I just need to get a little bit off here. touch too wide. Tad off there. There we are. So is that the way I had it? I have no idea now. I'm getting confused. Yeah, I like it that way. Okay, so if I fold it like that, and I remember to put it straight that down away it's come off. There we are. I seem to have solved the ticking noise that I had yesterday. Goodness knows where all these noises come from. But I think it was the camera holder. I thought maybe it was yesterday. I think I did mention it. And all I've done now is I've just tightened it up, and it seems to be fine today. So that's one random noise removed. So there we are. I think that looks fine. And then we've just got to do this part. So I'll tell you what we'll do while we're here. We'll just undo this, and we'll just run a bead of glue down the centre of this fold and stick that to there. And then that's done. That's another job done. So now we've got our pockets. One in there and one in there. So I think some music paper on the front of here would be nice. Oh look what's just turned up. I thought I had 4 of them. So I've got bits of this and bits of this. Have I got any more music paper? That's the question. No, I haven't. I've got this sort of music paper there. Maybe I'm going to have to do something completely different with this one. I've got that. Got Santa there, but he's not going to fit. I need to do the inside pages, and I think I'll probably use this. So let's do those while we're thinking about the front. Yeah, we'll have to use, I don't want to be too wasteful, that's the thing, so I'll use that. Yeah, let's use that. Trim the edges off. Now, how long does this need to be, or how wide does it need to be? So look, that fits fine. And then we'll just put that up there. Trim that off. And there's one. And I rounded the corners last time, so that's one. Do that, and then I'll just cut this round this to so that I've got the same thing happening on the other side. Make life easier for myself. There we are. And then I presume this will cut 2 at once. Yes, it will. And the other one that I made, I put those in there. Getting quite a lot in that basket there on my desk. The other one I made, I edged everything with red, but this time we're leaning towards vintage photo. And that's fine, isn't it? So it'll be something different this time. I can go on there like that. And then I could do this on the flat, it would probably be easier, wouldn't it? It's only 80 GSM, this paper, it's not very thick at all. There we are, and that can go on there, like that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I really like that. Right, let's put that in the stash. Put the lid on the ink and find the glue stick again. There we are. Nice, isn't it? I like that. Oops. Glued myself to the... Glued myself on now to the paper. Let's fold this over. Now I'm going to have to take the pages out of one of my books, one of my old books, and start using that, I think. And I know that some people don't like that idea, but I know that people like Rachel and Gail, they use the books, but unlike me using this paper, they don't throw them away. They fold them in half and put them to one side, and then they use those papers for different things like tags or backing something, and so they have like a triple life, don't they, really? Because they start out as a book. That's nice, isn't it? They start out as a book, then they're a gluing page, and then they become something else, a tag or backing onto a tag or some such thing. That's fabulous, isn't it? Right, so we just got to decide what to do with this now, and I'm thinking I might just do some little sort of, yeah, something like I did on these tags, some little cluster type things. So I've noticed I keep saying gonna instead of going to. I'm just going to, excuse me, I'm just going to take these down a bit and pop them on the page and see what they look like. That's nice, isn't it? Like that. Ink round that. I think Santa's a bit big, to be honest. Half a Santa's not going to look wonderful. Now we've still got that, which is quite nice. We've got that. Oh, we've got that, and oh no, I don't want to. We've got that. And we've got that. There we are. We can use those. So, yeah, we can use this paper now with the writing on. If I can see which way up it goes. That way up. And just make some little clusters on the front of there. I mean, we could even try and find, try and put a word on maybe. Yeah, that's nice. I don't think that bird really goes. I think that's nice. I'm quite liking this Santa. I did want a Santa, didn't I? Yeah, I'm quite liking him. He's rather sweet, so he can go in there. Look at him popping out of there. That's nice. Nice, nice. I like that. Keep that. Should we find a word? Do we need another bit of... Look at that. The story of a cheap Christmas tree. Let's cut that out. We might cut that, tag that, pop that underneath that, pop that underneath that. There, like that. That says the story of a cheap Christmas now, so it's a bit tacky, isn't it? Don't think I like that. Maybe we could put that under there. Maybe we could put that under there. And now that says a story of a Christmas tree, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's ink these up. How are we off for time? 32 minutes. So we're fine, and we've nearly finished now, and yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really, really liking it. So you do need to be careful actually which words you choose when you're doing these, because you know it would have looked a bit strange having cheap Christmas sticking out the edge there, wouldn't it? So I've a clean piece of paper. Right, where's this going now? That's going there. Like that. Straighten that up. Glue on here. Oh, now I've got to get this the right way around now. Doesn't want to fit now. I was sort of wanted to cover up that word cheap because I don't know, for some reason I didn't really like it saying cheap Christmas. So that says now story of a Christmas tree, which is much better, isn't it? Right, so that's going there. That's going under there. And Santa's going up there. There we are. So let's pop Santa down first. There he is. Oh dear, look, I didn't ink him. Not to worry, he'll be fine. That's good. Pop that there. That's okay. It's okay, Santa. We'll give you a little look. Just give you a little bit of ink like that. There you are. You look better now. Ink this. Pop that there. And that's going there. Yep. I think the thing with these like collagey, clustery type things is, you know, they look quite random, don't they? But a lot of thought goes into actually doing them, really. And then when we decide on the placement, you know, we get a bit finicky about it. You know, it's got to be right then, hasn't it? Once we've decided, and we want it. See, I've actually made that a bit higher now because I wanted a bit more of that showing. So that's fine. Yeah, so we get a bit fussy about it, don't we? And sometimes, you know, if you're not careful, you forget where they were, and then you're in a mess. Right, let's tidy up and put the ink away, put the glue away, put the stash away. It's going down that pile of stash. And there we are. And just wipe my fingers off, wipe my desk. All right, and here we go. Let's put these in. So they're really nice, aren't they? I love those. So they can go in there. And then these two, that pixie is a bit, ooh, he's a bit naughty pixie, he is, isn't he? By the look of him. And that can go in there, and then that folds like that, and there we are. Isn't it super? Lovely idea, and thanks to E at Scrapbooking with me for this idea. And so thanks to technical issues, we've now got 2 of these, and aren't they absolutely fabulous? Love them. Anyway, I'll put some photos on at the end. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.